Welcome back and thank you for joining us today. We're now going to review how someone imports a public key and how you compose an encrypted message. So we're going to log into Roger's account, and as you can see, his friend Peter has already sent him his public key, which is the first step to sending an encrypted message. So as you'll see, the system automatically identifies that the message contained an attached PGP public key and gives you the ability to import that key. Once it imports it, it will automatically attach it to Peter's email address, and anytime you want to send Peter a message, everything is already set in the system and attached as necessary. It's a simple selection of the encryption option when you send it. So collecting import in the bottom right hand corner, you can see that it was successfully imported without any changes and is now part of the system. So as I mentioned, it's really that simple to import PGP keys and is the first step in sending an encrypted message. As you might remember, there's two keys: a private key that you use to encrypt things combined with a public key that you have from the person you're going to send it to. So since I want to send messages to Peter, I have gotten a copy of his public key. So let's start with composing a new message, clicking the icon in the upper right hand corner, and then putting Peter's address into the to line of the new message in the far right column of the system. It's very simple. So as I start to put in the message, I'm going to put in a subject that this is the first key, an encrypted message that I'm going to send to him, our encrypted secure email message. And then I should type a quick set of text to let him know what I'm actually sending and give you an example of what it looks like when it's actually encrypted and decrypted inside of Peter's account. So putting in a quick message, testing to show how PGP encryption works. This is Roger. And then I'm going to go over to the middle column, and I am going to encrypt this message by simply selecting one item. Now, many times I digitally sign the message to prove that it's from me, but in this quick example, all I'm going to do is send a message once I've selected encryption. And everything will be attached to Peter's email address as it was before. So you can see in the bottom right hand corner that was successfully sent, and you can see in your sent or out box that message has already been sent after I sent Peter my public key. So this is our third video out of our quick 3 steps how to send and receive encrypted messages. So at this point, we're going to log into Peter's account, the recipient of that secure email message, and we're going to select that message to see what it looks like before we encrypt it. So as you can see, as I move this dialog box kind of out of the way, if someone gained access to your account, whether it be the government or a hacker or someone who somehow got your email account password, as long as you used a different password for your keys, any encrypted messages would just look like a bunch of random letters and numbers. And you can see that one sentence that we sent over produced a message of characters in a scrambled format that are this large. If you can imagine a document being attached or an actual paragraph of information, this would be much, much, much longer. So all I have to do is put in the password, or what we call passphrase, for my keys, and the system magically, very quickly decrypts it without any further action from you. So as you can see, it is a very, very simple system.